Hello, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. That's Roxy trying to escape the heat. Rosie's over there in front of the AC, but I just turned it off right before I started recording. It's, again, I feel like I've been saying this so much. It's yet again very, very hot. So I'm going to try to keep this video very short and sweet. But I did want to and have been wanting to do this for about 2 months now. As you can see from the title, it's a little speedy get ready with me because during my birth month, which was May, I had I was gonna say a little bit, no, I had an insane shopping spree. I feel like actually split between Sephora and Ulta. I almost never shop at Ulta, I feel like, but I did have a birthday coupon. I had double the points for my birthday month, and there was also a 20% off sale, and yeah, I definitely took advantage of it. The 3 things that I specifically wanted to use in this video kind of inspired me to do a get ready with me because they're all sort of the same color. And it's these like peachy pink items. So I have a shadow stick, a lip oil, and a blush. So I've pretty much done most of my other makeup. I did my like primer, foundation, or like what I'm using as foundation, my cream bronzer, my powder, and I did my eyebrows. But everything else I'm gonna do in this get ready with me so that we can all see how these look, because I've only used this one. I used it on my lips one time, but the other 2 I have not used at all. And I'm already sweating, so I'm just gonna get into it. I think the first thing that I'll use is this blush, since that's how I would usually do my makeup. And this is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. I don't really know. This is what it looks like. I originally saw this at Target, and I thought it was so beautiful, but I didn't buy it because I was on my no buy. But then when I had that birthday coupon and I was going on the shopping spree, frenzy more like, I just had to get it because it was so beautiful, and I felt like it also matched everything that I was already getting. So this is what it looks like in a swatch, but I'm really excited to put it on my cheeks. However, I feel like the powder didn't really do much, and I'm also sweating, so I'm hoping this doesn't give it hard pan. And this is the blush brush that I'm using, by the way. It's the Eco Tools angled complexion. I just always use it as a blush brush. I wish they sold these individually because I would totally buy more. And again, I've never used this, so I don't exactly know like how much I'm supposed to put on my brush, so I hope that wasn't too much. But let's just see how this looks. And this also is a glowy baked blush. You're probably familiar with these baked blushes from Milani. I've never had one though, but I probably will skip highlighter because I'm already very, very glowy, and this is a glowy blush. So yeah, I definitely got a lot on this cheek because it kind of all just stuck to my sticky, greasy, oily face. But this is such a pretty tone for summer. I feel like it really goes with the kind of summer haze look when it's just like really hot and miserable. I'm really happy with that. I think that's beautiful. I love an orange blush. Real quick, I'm kind of just curious because I have, sorry, there's like cat fur stuck to my gross face. I have 2 other orange blushes. One comes from this Pat McGrath face palette, which is the only reason I haven't decluttered this face palette, because I absolutely love the blush that comes in here. I wonder if I could buy this as a single. It's the shade Sunset Bloom. It is so pretty. This one is more of like corally pinky orange, but on my cheeks it does look, especially when I top it with a highlighter, it does look pretty orange. And then this one from Rare Beauty, which I have not used in like over a year at least. This is the shade Virtue, and this is what that looks like. This is probably like more of a like muted, not muted, but like pastel-y almost orange. I don't really know how to describe it, but you can see it. But yeah, I don't have anything that's quite like this one. The Milani one, it's definitely the most like tangerine orange, but like if you just look at it on its own, it kind of just looks peachy, but it definitely is way more orange than or like bright orange than the other two. Moving on, because I was not planning on doing that and I need to hurry up before I sweat off all of my makeup. First, I'm gonna use my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Mattifying Setting Spray. I didn't buy this recently, but I need to use it. This is also in my 26 and 2026. I shouldn't have been talking while I was spraying that because I did get some in my mouth. It doesn't taste bad though. Not that you should eat it, but I feel like usually you can like, it tastes really gross when you get it in your mouth. That one is fine. I should just stop talking. Now I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow stick. This is the, getting ahead of myself. This is the Bobbi Brown Crystal Eyes shadow stick in the shade Brilliant Pink. And even though it's called Brilliant Pink, I think this leans peachy. So let me give you a swatch. I've only swatched this on my hand. I haven't put it on my eyes. That's what it looks like. It is so pretty. I feel like it has like mostly pink like glitter, but the base is peachy. So yeah, I don't really know if there's a specific way you're supposed to apply this, but it's very, very cooling on my eye. Yeah, I'm just gonna try my best. It's already drying down on my eye. Wow, you do not get a lot of like time to spread these out, which is the same as the Danessa Myricks ones. So that was one layer, and then I'll put, I'm trying to do it so that you can see, but now I can't see, so I'm gonna stop doing that for now, sorry. Okay, I mean, of course, I think that's really pretty. It's like very, very sparkly, and I've seen people try these on their eyes, but I feel like maybe I kind of want to like build it up just to see what a second layer might do. And speaking of going out, I have to take Roxy to the vet for just like a follow-up appointment, but I took Rosie to the vet yesterday. Originally it was supposed to be both of them so I could just like put both of their appointments in one trip, and I got both of them in the carrier. I have like an extra large carrier made for 2 cats, and I turned around to grab my purse, and as I did that, Roxy found some sort of tiny little opening in one of the like 8 zippers on that thing, and she got out. By the way, you can build these up and it's very, very pretty. I don't know if you can see that very well. I don't really know. So I spent like 20 minutes just trying to like grab her from underneath the bed. I was like, I have an adjustable base bed, so I was like moving it up and down and everything, and like every which I was like literally struggling for 20 minutes straight. I could not get her. So eventually I just gave up and just took Rosie, but I was literally dripping, pouring sweat, like literally all over, but especially my face. Like it got in my eyes and I like literally couldn't even see, and it was like just not cute. And let me wipe this off my hand before I forget, but yeah, I was looking a mess. I had to wipe my entire face because I basically wiped off like all my foundation because I was sweating so bad, because like the sweat was dripping all over my eyes. Everything looked like completely worn and smudged. Like I was wearing a lot of black eyeliner yesterday, like gel liner, and it looked horrible, but I was gonna be late to the appointment, so I just had to go. And then when I finally went back up to the counter at the end of the appointment to pay, the girl was like, oh my god, I love your makeup, like what did you do with your eyeshadow? I was like, thanks girl, but now I just feel horrible, like because I always go in with makeup on. I was like, is my makeup just so bad that like, I don't know, maybe I'm reading into it too much. I probably am, but I got so self-conscious because I feel like, I don't know, this is another tangent that I don't have time to be going on, but I feel like every time I look my worst, I get my most compliments, and I'm just questioning like, is it me? I don't know. So I'm just gonna, now that I've like said it and gotten it out of my system, I'm gonna stop thinking about it because I'm gonna make myself crazy thinking about it. But finally, I'm going to use my e.l.f., what is this called? Glow Reviver Lip Oil Plumping. This one is in the shade Apricot Feelings, and it is so pretty in the bottle. I don't know, again, if you can see quite all of that like multicolored sparkle. It is so pretty, and I got a bunch of setting spray all over it, so it kind of looks a little bit gross. Yeah, this is the plumping version. So like I previously said, there is a little bit of burning. It's definitely not the Dr. Jart lip plumper treatment. I don't know why they would ever call that like a treatment, because it was horrible. It's nowhere near that. But this isn't just like a minty scent like the regular elf lip oils are. This is like, it does have a bit of a burn, but the other time I used this, I really only felt it the first time I put it on, and then when I reapplied it throughout the day, I couldn't feel it anymore. So these do sheer out a lot when you put them on. That goes for all of the shades and like both the regular and the plumping line. But I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like it gives it just like the slightest hint of a tint, and I feel like the sparkles in the lip oil also go really, really well with the ones that are in the eyeshadow stick. They're almost the exact same color. So that's those are all three of the products that I wanted to try on, and I'm going to blot my lips so that this lip oil doesn't get in my mouth, because unlike the setting spray, if you get this in your mouth, it does taste bad. So yeah, I'm gonna put on some eyeliner and mascara and be right back. All right, here's the final look for my little, I don't know, peachy pink, pinky peach, get ready with me, even though only 3 things. I also put a tiny bit more setting spray on because I'm very shiny right now. But yeah, these are my little items that I finally used. It was honestly making me a little nervous that like other than the lip oil, I hadn't used either of these items. And I was so excited to buy them. So I finally used them, and I really like the way they look together. I think, yeah, I would probably continue to use all 3 of these items together. The thing that surprised me most is definitely the blush. Like, I'm surprised by, I mean, I really like it, and I'm glad I'm not surprised by the fact that I like it, but I'm surprised by like how perfect this color is for this time of year. I just think it's so beautiful, and I really, really like it. But yeah, I'm very happy with all of these items actually, and I have been wearing the lip plumper for a few minutes now, and yeah, it's just a slight burn. I honestly feel like it's mostly just a really strong menthol sensation with just like a hint of an actual burn, but it's not uncomfortable at all. Just remember to blot so that it does not get in your mouth, because that will taste gross. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was short and sweet. Editing me is gonna have to find out. I will just see you in my next video, and until then, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing summer, and thank you for watching. Bye.